Excuse me. Sorry. Do you speak English?
No, I don't, sorry.
English, do you speak it? Yes. English, do you English, do you speak it?
Hiya, welcome to the Easy English podcast. Today, we're going to be discussing 5 things that annoy you, that I know annoy you, as a German who is experiencing the UK.
So that people can hate me afterwards.
No, but these are things which I think all Germans will be annoyed about, and I'm going to leave it up to you to decide what the pictures are that I'm going to show you, what they really mean, what the annoyance will be. And if you're listening to this podcast, you should be made aware that this podcast is also available on our YouTube channel, where we'll be showing pictures to Easy, and we'll be discussing 5 annoying things that all Germans hate about the UK.
I doubt that all Germans will hate it.
Yeah,
And
clickbait.
hate is a very strong word.
Okay.
Let's say dislike or criticize.
5 things Germans criticize about the UK.
And in the end, it's only me. Let's go.
Yeah. 5 things Easy criticizes about the UK.
Okay, let's see if that's even true.
Okay, let's move to number 1 swiftly.
Oh dear. This is a sink
What does this mean?
in a bathroom with ugly tiles.
Okay, but there's kind of 1 point divided into 2.
Yeah. We already have a hot water tub and a cold water tub, which is absolutely rubbish. So yes, you're right here. Do I criticize it, dislike it, or hate it? All of them.
Yeah. So this is a really exaggerated picture of the worst kind of thing.
No, I
because-
see them all the time. It's
Okay,
not
but this is
exaggerated.
the worst one you can find, because normally, also English people are aware that we have this issue where you have to choose between one or the other, boiling hot or freezing cold. So what they've done now is they've now got taps which are a bit closer together either. But this actually exists quite a lot,
Yeah.
quite often in pubs.
Also on the other, quite often in pubs. And let me tell you, the water is either ice cold or piping hot, really piping hot. And it makes no sense at all. And on top, the sink is tiny as hell.
Yeah.
So in the end, of course, you choose the ice cold water because you don't want to burn your fingers. And if it's winter and you're in a pub and you go to the bathroom and then you wash your hands with ice cold water, it's just, well, it's better than nothing. It's better than not washing your hands.
That's true. You should always wash your hands.
Always wash your hands.
It is a bit annoying. And
Before and after.
what is this?
Easy toilet hygiene tips.
And then just to make matters even harder, you also, as you're washing your hands with these sinks you find often in pubs, you're grazing your knuckles along the side of the sink. And you have to like sort of somehow cram your hands in this tiny gap where the taps only just hang over.
If the sink is dirty because someone just vomited in it or so.
Bah, what? Who vomits in a sink?
It's a pub.
People vomit everywhere in a pub.
No, that's not true. Okay. Yeah, good one. I really hate it. Change your taps.
And also, if you are really annoyed by this, like Easy is, you could maybe even prepare yourself. And there are inventions which are made in the UK on like you can get them on Amazon or on some website, and it's pipe. It's like a connecting pipe with a middle outlet. And people, especially students, build these out of like toilet roll holders or Pringles pots, or I don't know, just certain like piping. And people have made things where you kind of connect them together and will travel with them.
That's brilliant.
Okay,
Yeah.
next point.
Next point.
But before we move on to our next point, We just want to quickly ask any of you that are watching, firstly, if you're a frequent Easy English watcher or viewer, then we would really, really love it a lot, and it would mean a lot to us if you would subscribe to our channel. That way, you can help support Easy English for free, and you can also be notified of further and future videos that we'll be making. So there you go, that's your first call to action. The second thing is if you want to go one step further and really help support us or learn with us, then you can become an Easy English member. Maybe you want to improve your listening skills, and for that, we offer something for our podcast, which is called the interactive transcript.
You can read along while listening to the podcast. You read along the script, what we are saying, and at the same time, you can translate the English words that we are saying into a huge amount of different languages. So if you are a Spanish speaker, you could read along the English text, but also at the same time next to it, have it all in Spanish. So that really helps you to improve your listening skills and combine the reading and listening.
Exactly. And the interactive transcript is available on your phone or on your laptop. So you can do it anywhere. You can do it at home, at the dining table, secretly at work, or even on the
bus.
toilet. On the bus as well.
Toilet, bus.
Yeah, why not? Everywhere's a good place.
Commuting.
Yeah, or just in bed when you wake up. Just have a little listen to our podcast, get the interactive transcript, and listen along and transcribe the podcast sentence by sentence into your language. Or if you want to improve your conversation skills, then you can join myself, Easy, and our other conversation members in our online Zoom pub.
In the pub.
In the pub. What a better place to learn English than in an English pub. And we all set our backgrounds to different themed pubs, reflecting our own culture, our own pubs if we have them. And there we talk about the things you talk about in a normal English pub. We've recently spoken about jobs, dreams, hobbies, pets. Stress recently. Very important topic.
It's always nice. It's just basically going to the pub. A conversation with friends about life and everything. While doing that, improving your English, learning new words, but also just having it. It really is always a good time.
Exactly. It's a relaxed and inclusive atmosphere where you can only speak if you really want to. You'll be sharing stories and you'll be comparing cultures of all the other people that are trying to improve their speaking skills.
I've learned a lot.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to join one of those memberships, then all you have to do is go to easyenglish.video/membership and help support us and improve your English. Okay, number 2.
Okay. Do I hate this?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. This is maybe the number 1 most annoying thing for a German, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't hate this.
How would you define this? What would be the title be to this?
This is all toast.
No, but what would be... but what would
It's not actually.
What would be like the title of the annoying thing?
There's no good bread in the UK.
There's no good bread in the UK.
But that's okay. I don't hate this. It's another cuisine.
But this picture to me looks very diverse and interesting. But to you?
Well, it's diverse there. It's all
Yeah,
white
you have
bread.
tiger bread on the right. You have, or on the left, from what you're watching.
White
we
bread.
have in the middle, we have normal sliced loaf.
White bread.
That you slice yourself. And then...
Baguette.
If you
white
move along,
bread.
we have baguettes. Then we have, I think, a more kind of like... Yeah, they all kind of look the same. Varying degrees of beige.
The ones on top should
yeah.
fake you into thinking it's rye bread or so, but
It's
not.
healthy, like whole
It's
meal
not.
or something. Maybe we can actually post a picture of what a real German bakery looks like in comparison to this. The selection is eclectic, wide, and has a big variety of seeded things, and it's so overwhelming, whereas this is underwhelming.
But we have to say, our little supermarket around the corner has quite good bread rolls. They are white, but with some seeds and quite nice. And that's about it. In Brighton, though, because Brighton is so artisan-y, individual, there are some good bakeries. I've not found my favorite one yet. You just yesterday brought a bread from town.
I did.
Which is okay.
But you know what you said when I brought it back? You said, I'm going to text my parents and let them know. Celebrate.
It looked so good, but then I ate it and it was okay.
Next one?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think this means?
Wow. I had a weird other thought first. But
Because of what? The ale and pie or the lock?
anyway, Ale and Pie House. That's a pub?
Absolutely.
Weird. Is that the name?
No, that will be an advertisement for that pub.
Okay. It's closed.
Okay, and what do you think that represents as an annoyance to Germans?
Oh, yeah. Well, it does not mean that it's closed on any day or so, or on a holiday or so, because they're always, right? But they do open. They have very different open times than in Germany. They
Right.
do open very early
Mm-hmm.
if you want to drink at 11, or you don't have to drink, obviously, or just be in a pub, AM, then you
AM.
can be there. But also they do close around 11, sometimes 12,
If you pay,
sometimes 10.
yeah, if you pay for a longer, extend your license.
So if you're German and you want to go out, big night out, and Germans go out quite late, then you might be bothered by the 11 p.m. throwing out times.
Yeah, exactly.
There will be bell rung, dong, 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 last orders,
Last orders.
round,
And then
you have to go.
no, there's another one, a second one.
Oh yeah, what's that called?
Time.
And that's when you have to leave.
Like a sporting event. Time at the bar.
Can you then still go to the bathroom?
Oh, you'd have to beg the bouncer.
Okay. Anyway, I actually don't. That's well, other Germans might, or even from not even Germans, I think from
No,
a lot of
most
countries
Europeans,
might be
no.
confused by that and don't like it if they do like long nights out. For me, I actually love this. So it's the opposite. I love this. This is one reason that one reason that I'm living early
One
pubs.
reason.
No, but no, I actually absolutely love this. I think if you want to go out, meet people in a pub or so, I like the idea of doing it like late afternoon-ish
Mhm.
and go home early,
Yeah.
have a really good night's sleep. And the next morning is not like, this coming home, even at 2 or so, 1 or 2. Nah.
The next day is just
And
ruined.
some people go out until 5, 6, 7. Here also, we have to say that there are nightclubs here where you can, like, where you go for dancing or so. They are open
Yeah. But,
into the night, but
Yeah.
also not until 5 often.
No.
2 maybe then.
Yeah.
In London, obviously, also in Brighton, you find some that are until 4 or 5.
In metropolises, you can go all night long, but if you're
Do you have 24-hour things?
maybe in a city, you can find like an all-night nightclub kind of thing, but it's obviously very different to a pub. But if you're in a town or village, not a chance.
Like in Berlin, it's a thing to go from Friday to Sunday.
Can't do it.
I don't know what that means. It's not
Can't do
my world. Know nothing about it.
Yeah. But in England, it's very normal to see kind of like quite drunk people in the daytime, like around 2, 3 p.m. There'll be people who have already had maybe 6 pints of lager.
Don't do that.
But at least they're up the next day, ready to go. Whereas in Germany, 5 a.m. drinking.
I doubt that. If you had 6 pints and then do another. Anyway.
Yeah, operating heavy machinery the next day.
But the opening times are nice. I like that.
It is nice. Yeah.
So, wrong. I don't hate it.
But it is probably annoying to some Germans.
Maybe.
Especially Germans who don't know and think, oh, let's go out for a drinking session and go at like 10 p.m. Let's start our night. And it's like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next one. What do you think this represents? There's two, actually,
That's
again.
not even a good one.
Again, yeah, oh, come on, that's deep. And also, this is one picture with 2 points.
Rain.
No.
Potholes.
Potholes is one.
Yeah.
Or the quality of British roads.
We already smashed a tyre in a pothole.
And the second point is the width of this road.
Actually, there are lots of narrow roads with really high hatches. That's
True.
very, 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 very British.
Or this like kind of stone wall, stone concrete.
And the hatch you can at least put your cargo in.
Yeah, exactly. There's a bit of suspension, a bit of feathering to your to your craft.
We were on. Oh God, I always have an anecdote, don't I? We were on a holiday in Dorset at the Jurassic Coast, and we to approach the beach, we had to go through a hilly land with those streets, but really, really only one car just can go one direction. And when somebody comes from the other direction at you, you have to go back, and sometimes you have to go back 5 to 7 minutes. It's really stressful.
Yeah, lots of reversing needed. You need to be very good at reversing.
Yeah.
And then to make matters even harder, whilst you're possibly reversing, there will be these ginormous craters just in the middle of the road, which are increasing on a really scary rate, right? We've hit one, we've not only blown our tire with it, but it also completely dented the wheel. It was so deep.
We need a complete new wheel.
Yeah. And this is you see this very often, not just on, these aren't just D roads, these are even on some A roads, and very frequently B roads.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not so often on A roads, I would say.
But they're there, which for me is like, when you're thinking you're going maybe, 70 kilometers an hour?
Oh, yeah. Always look on the street. Always keep your eye on the streets. That's what we do when we know we are really off now in a foresty area or so where the light is not so good. We both are like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually on the side. And I think it usually comes from the fact that
no, they're in the middle.
Okay, they're everywhere, I guess. That's something to bear in mind when you're driving. If your Google Maps maybe says, "Oh, we found a quicker route through a B route," might be better sticking with the motorway.
Do we have another one?
We have one more. This maybe isn't something that annoys you, but it's something which you always like to make fun of.
How did you even find that picture? What did you put in?
Yeah.
Is there a postman?
My search results are screwed for the next few weeks.
Is there a postman in shorts in winter?
These are the postman thing you can ignore, but these are the prime suspects of who is always doing this. But it's not just postmen, it's also just typical British people anyway, right?
Let me first say that never, ever in England, ever, anyone has seen that much snow.
I mean, that is a picture from England. That is a Royal Mail postman.
That was a bit of a joke, but it's very rare.
But that just is an example of how little we care about the icy weather in the UK.
Yeah.
When it comes to fashion sense.
12 degrees is shorts weather.
And
that would probably be 0 or 1.
I would say you're right, but I'd also trump that by saying any time that the sun comes out can be any excuse.
Sun is not shining there.
Probably.
I think
you could probably see it with your naked eye.
It's a very different perception of temperature here. I've seen that. Also in the night, like people don't need jackets or stuff. It's just like, or I just freeze a lot, maybe.
Yeah, it's quite often that maybe because people don't want to pay for the coat room, but very often you'll see people going out on a night out and you'll think, oh my God, it is 10 degrees and you are wearing basically a bathing suit.
I would always be ill. It doesn't annoy me though. It makes me wonder. Nice one. Thank you, Mitch.
That's the end of this week's episode. Did you enjoy that, Izzy?
I did enjoy that. That was a nice little talk. Thank you.
And can you think of any more that you could add to that which annoy you? You mentioned one thing actually about the directness of British people that annoys you.
The non-existent directness. You mean?
Yeah, okay, better said like this.
Yeah. I think I've said that often. Beating around the bush is not on for me.
A good phrase, avoiding conflict.
Yeah. I mean, not that I want conflict.
Yeah, you're painting yourself a weird picture now.
Just to avoid conflict. We just actually had this topic in our Discord, on our Discord server as a topic of the week. We discuss always like about anything, but we also have one dedicated topic of the week. By the way, join us as a member if you want to join our lovely Discord community, Easy English family. And we talked about white lies, and it's a big thing here to not say the truth, which doesn't mean that people are not genuine or honest, but it's just like out of politeness and out of like, oh, let's not have confrontation and avoid conflict. People beat around the bush. They don't really say what's really happening to just be nice. And I think sometimes you need to say it as it is. Otherwise, it's not effective.
Effective, so German.
No, but otherwise it's not real. And you cannot go on successful in your social interaction or with anything.
Oh, but then what if they don't like me anymore?
You can do it in a kind and polite way.
No problem. I'm fine. It tastes delicious. No, it's fine. I don't mind how loud the noise is. I can sleep just fine with you banging all night long.
Yeah, we had this in the last podcast, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or one of the last podcasts, yeah.
But anyway, that's a great addition. And also let us know in the comments below what things annoy you about the UK if you've been. Let everyone else know the weird, specific, obtuse, obscure things that we're doing in the UK which annoy you. And as always, we'll see you next time.
Or in Germany. You can also tell me now what you hate about Germany. That's also fine.
Ta-ra!
Bye!